So I fear that when Dragon Ball Super 2 and the anime returns, there's something we have to consider that may not necessarily be good when it comes to Zeno, the Omni King, and what could potentially happen with his reintroduction into the series. And as you can see by the title of this video and the thumbnail, we're talking about Zalama. Zalama is a character that has even potentially limitless bounds in comparison to Zeno, the Omni King, who can destroy universes at will, and we've seen that happen in the Tournament of Power and even in the Goku Black Zamasu arc. Because what Dragon Ball tends to do, it continues to raise the scales, it continues to stack one block on top of another. You have to think about where Dragon Ball started originally in the 80s, where it proceeded with Dragon Ball Z in the 90s, and then Dragon Ball Super in the mid 2000s. I mean, Dragon Ball has continued to find ways to elevate things, to create another powerful character after powerful character, powerful being after powerful being, deity after deity. And to think that Zeno may be the last string of almighty powerful beings in the Dragon Ball universe that will demonstrate his power, I think that's ignorant to say or think as a Dragon Ball fan here in the year of 2022. I fear that Zeno eventually may run into an issue. Not necessarily being a villain or a hero, but just perhaps getting outside the realms of their power. I should say both of the Zenos and the Omni Kings. And if Zalama is able to step in and do something that can essentially take away Zeno's power or reduce Zeno's power, could we be looking at the next legitimate main villain for Dragon Ball Super 2 when the anime returns? It may seem like a far-fetched idea to some people, but again, look at where Dragon Ball is right now. Look at what we have witnessed with the Moral arc, with the Granola arc. I mean, the bounds and the limits continue to be pushed further and further. There's really nothing outside of the realm of possibility when the Dragon Ball universe comes back that we can't say this is impossible or this will never happen. We can't do that anymore. So when Lord Zeno simply isn't enough, the Dragon God Zalama can affect and potentially be the next main antagonist for Dragon Ball Super 2 when the anime returns. What do you think will happen? How likely do you think it is that Lord Zeno will simply outstep their boundaries, their power, their limits? Will the Grand Priest do anything to prevent them from going over the limit? Will the Grand Priest step in to fight Zalama if that was the case? Because from what we know, Zalama isn't necessarily a character like the Grand Priest as far as body and form, but again, it's Dragon Ball. It's not going to take much for that being of a character to transform or convert himself into a more humanoid-like form, and we could potentially see a battle take place. You guys feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Appreciate you all for watching here today. This is Kyle Ken saying.